Once upon a time, there was a kingdom called Daha, ruled by a wise king named Kertamarti. The king had two beautiful daughters, Chandrakirana and Dewi Galuh. But, but although both were the king's daughter, only Chandrakirana was loved and cherished by the people. The people felt that in addition to her beauty, Chandrakirana posed by a good character. Dewi Galuh, who saw this, became jealous, and eventually that jealous turned into a hatred toward her own sister. One day, King Kertamarka wanted to arrange a marriage between Chandrakirana and a prince from the Kahuripan kingdom named Raden Inu Kertapati, who was known for his good looks and bravery.
Father, is it true that you call me?
Yes, can I talk to you for a moment? About something important.
Of course. What is it, Father?
I want to marry you off to Raden Inu Kartapati. He is known to be handsome, brave, and wise.
What do you think?
What do you think, my dear?
Father, I agree. We have known each other for a long time, and I'm sure it's a good choice.
Thank goodness, I am glad to hear that. Thank you, my dear.
Dewi Galuh, who heard this, felt very angry because she had long harbored feelings for the heir to the Kahuripan kingdom, Raden Inu Kertapati. Now, her hopes of becoming an empress were gone.
What the hell is this? I should be the one marrying Raden Inu. Why is Chandrakirana instead? Why? I have to do something to get rid of it. I can accept this.
Dewi Galuh's anger made her blind. To get rid of Chandrakirana, she went to see a witch.
Oh, Grandmother Witch, I am Dewi Galuh from the kingdom of Daha. I need your help to get rid of Chandrakirana. Make her despicable creature so she is unworthy of being with Raden Inu Kertapati.
Well, your quest is dark, Dewi. I can turn her into a golden snake. But my magic is not free, Dewi.
What do you want?
Give me a pouch of gold, Dewi.
Here, make sure your magic works.
I will make sure it works, Dewi.
One day, when Chandrakirana was in the garden, she was shocked by a witch who suddenly appeared in front of her.
Who are you?
Oh, Princess Chandrakirana.
Get away from me!
No one will escape my magic, Princess! By the dark ghost, turn it into yourself!
And Chandrakirana has been bewitched into a golden snail.
Good job, Grandmother Witch.
I see. The curse will disappear if she meets a man who trusts her. Remember that.
Afraid that would happen, Dewi Galuh threw the golden snail into the river. She spread false rumor that Chandrakirana had disappeared in the forest. Chandrakirana, who had turned into a golden snail, was carried away by the river current, far from the kingdom of Daha. She got stuck on a bucket placed by a widow who was trying to catch fish, called Mrs. Rondo.
Wow, I've never seen a thing like this before. The golden and the beautiful. Bring it home and perfect.
The next day, Mrs. Rondo left the house to work in the field. When she felt it was enough, Mrs. Rondo decided to go home to prepare a dinner.
My goodness, please. I remember and tried the anything before I met. So grateful, thank you God.
Because she was so curious about who had been cooking for her all this time, she decided to go home early to find out.
Why are you here? I'm sorry, thank you. I'm not the man that you brought anything. And I'm glad. Where is this? What is that? I was first by said by my sister Dewi Galuh. Dewi Galuh was jealous because my father wanted to marry me to Raden Inokantapati. After being told, Dewi Galuh threw me into the river, so that I'll never be found until I met him. This curse will be broken if someone loves me truly.
We feel so sorry for you, I'm sure, because you're really soon. You can stay here as long as you want.
Thank you.
I can't believe Chandra Kirana just whispered. She must have been kidnapped or secured. I will wander to distant lands, from forest to river, until I find her.
Raden Inokartapati decided to wander because he did not believe that Chandra Kirana had simply disappeared.
Where are you, Princess Chandra Kirana? Will I find you soon? I hope so.
After wandering far and wide, he arrived at Dedapan village. Raden Inokartapati stopped at a house to rest and ask for some water because his stock had run out.
Hello? Is anyone here?
Hello, of course I'm here. Who are you?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Raden Inokapati from the Kingdom of Horika. I wander in search of someone.
Nice to meet you, Prince. So what brings you here?
May I take a rest and ask some water? I've run out of the water I brought with me.
Of course, please come.
Chandra Kirana?
Raden Ino?
Thanks God, you're still alive. I've been looking everywhere for you. What happened to you, Chandra Kirana?
Thank you for looking me. I'm fine now. I will tell you everything that happened when I returned to the kingdom.
The meeting completely left Chandra Kirana's spouse. They finally returned to the kingdom of Daha. Chandra Kirana told her father and Raden Inokartapati what had happened and what she had been through. Dewi Galuh, who heard the news of Chandra Kirana's return, immediately ran away from the kingdom, afraid of punishment what she had done. In the end, Raden Inokartapati and Chandra Kirana got married. And Mrs. Rondo, who had taken care of her while she was away from the kingdom of Daha, was brought back to the kingdom with them. They lived happily ever after. So guys, the moral of this story is that selfless kindness, as shown by Mrs. Rondo in caring for the golden snail, will always be rewarded in unexpected ways and bring much happiness. On the other hand, if you're jealous and resentful, as shown by Dewi Galuh, it will ultimately cause suffering for yourself.